Hey, 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 everybody. Yes, it is Wednesday. Wind down Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week. We're halfway there. We're living on a prayer. So, you guys know what we got to do. We getting ready to vibe. It's another vibe on the Live with Vickey P Show, you guys. I have another exciting guest. This is a female artist. I've been having a lot of male artists, so we had to switch it up a little bit. So I got a female artist that I am so excited about and so excited to introduce you guys to. But before I can do that, I have to send a shout out to my sponsors first. My sponsors are a Level Up Management Company, a Level Up Promotions, Bussin' Unlimited, The Boss Chicks of Augusta, Joker's Comedy on the Move, and Toasty Event Bar. All right, all right. I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. I'm not going to prolong this any longer. So here we go. Hi.
Hey, Vickey P.
How are you, girl? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing, beautiful?
Girl, lifing. We
You
life.
hear me?
Yes. Life, girl. So what I want you to do, introduce yourself.
I am Iyauna Childs. My artistry name is Iyauna Patrice. I'm a wife, a mother, a lover of God, a caregiver, an actor, a singer, a dancer, a poet, and you know it, all that kind of stuff. And here I am on the Live with Vickey P.
You know it, and I'm super excited for you. I am.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna ask you an icebreaker question. This is just to break the ice, get you comfortable, and then we're gonna go. So, if you was given the opportunity to have $1 million up front or $1,000 a week, which one would you take?
$1 million up front because tomorrow ain't promised.
That's what I was hoping to hear, because that's what I would do. That's exactly right. That's what I would do. You know how some people be like, well, I'm not gonna get that big lump sum. Why?
Right.
Why? So
give me my money.
Give me my money.
Give me money.
So let's get into it. Who is Iyauna?
Ooh,
Other than a mother, a wife,
right?
All of that. Who is Iyauna?
Iyauna is a woman who loves life, loves people, loves to have fun, humble, love meeting new people. Just just a woman that just loves to just lives with a great expectation. I'm not negative. I always keep high energy. I like high energy, positive vibes around me. I love to encourage. I love to be encouraged. I just, Iyauna embodies a lot. Iyauna is an overcomer.
All right. Hey, girl.
An overcomer, a prayer warrior, an intercessor, a woman that kind of stand on business and don't play no games.
10 toes down. Come on now.
And an extra toe on Sunday. You hear me?
Now, come on. So when did you get into music?
Oh, what age? Vickey, this has been since I could talk, barely talk. My mama and daddy would put me in the middle of our living room floor performing for company. They took me to church. I was sung in church, still sing in church, and it just began and was embedded in me at a very, very, very early age. So it's really not even just what I do, it's who I am.
Okay. It's a lifestyle for you. It's a lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Who are some musical influencers that influenced you?
Well, I'm old school, so I love Betty Wright, Shaka Khan,
Come on.
Anita Baker, and
Come
there's
on.
a lot of, if I'm not singing my original music, those are the covers that I usually sing. You know,
Okay.
shout out to all the new artists, but I like that old school soul body, Stevie Wonder, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, all of them.
Yes.
Those are my influences, and that's the inspiration behind what I do.
So you were singing in the church, and
Mm-hmm.
now you're into Southern soul. So
Still do
how
both.
you do both? So how
Yeah,
long have you been in Southern soul?
I'll say since April, not even a good year. I released my first single April 20th of this year.
Okay. And what was the name?
I'm
What's
a
the name of your first single?
side chick.
Oh, well, you released a good
Side
one.
chick. Yes,
Okay.
side chick
Okay.
is my first one. Yeah, and it's again, like I said, been released since April 20th, and it's deemed the official wives anthem. Got a
Oh,
line dance to it, music video on YouTube, all that good stuff. Y'all gotta
come
check
on,
the
girl.
YouTube video out,
Come on.
and you gotta learn that line dance.
Okay, so I played side chick on the intro coming into the live with Vickey P, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna play it again.
Okay.
But that's your first song.
Yes.
So how has the experience been since you've been in Southern Soul?
It's been smooth. I enjoy it. I love it. I love the meeting new people, the shows, the traveling, and just doing what I do. I mean, it's really a grand. It's grand. I love it. I really do. It's some work now. It's some work. And you gotta put it in if you want to be successful. You gotta network. You gotta, be able to take the answer no.
Right,
Okay. Because
right.
you got some gatekeeping that go on or whatever, but what God has for you, that's for you.
That's
And
it.
so the Southern Soul journey has been, I love it. I love meeting the new artists, and I love seeing, how everybody flowing and doing their thing, the line dance and the trail rides, all that good stuff. I love it here. I
Yeah,
love
it is. It is. It's a music is life. So
it. Yes,
Southern Soul is it has its own unique style,
right, right.
and us grown people, that's what we like. We like to
Yes.
feel. We like to feel when we're at concerts that we don't have to worry about, okay, what's coming around the corner, what, or all of that.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
when we go to these concerts, we vibe and we groove with the art with the artists, and we just have a
right,
good time. So what was
right.
it like when you performed your song on stage
On stage for the first time.
for the first time?
It was surreal. It was like I'm really singing my own song on stage. I'm not just doing covers. I'm singing my own songs. I'm like, I was like, it was, I knew I was doing it, but it was like, dang, I'm really doing this. And so as time went on, it's like, hey, shoot, this mine, I own this.
Right.
Even when I posted on social media, how when you put in somebody else's song, I don't own the rights. I can be like, I do own the rights to this music. Hey.
I know
And I
that's a good
love
feeling.
it. Yes,
Right.
it is. It
Right.
is. So I felt good from the response, from the people who were in the audience, and I just it was a good feeling. It really was.
Imagine. I
Mhm.
can imagine. And then to hear people singing it, while
Girl,
you're singing. I know,
yes,
like, yeah, I can
yes,
only imagine, like,
yes.
like, oh, they're
It
singing,
feels
da,
good.
da, da, put the microphone out, da, da, da,
Yes, exactly.
I can
And with the
only
line dance, yeah, all of it. It just feels good. Like God, you let me create that.
right. So
Mhm.
do you write your music?
I do. I do. I am a writer and a
Okay.
lyricist and a poet and all that. So
Okay.
I keep paper and pen by me all the time, honey. Sometimes I'm writing on receipts if I don't have a notepad or whatever. I'm writing on receipts and everything. Sometimes I have to get my phone and get my record out and say it in my phone real quick so that I don't lose it, because stuff comes to me all the time, all through the night, waking up out of my sleep just writing. And so yeah, I write my own music, write my own poetry because I'm a poet as well. And yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, and I love it. I do. I like writing for other people. It's fun, and I've done it since a child. I've done this since a child too. I would win poetry contests. I would write songs and stuff for my friends, for their boyfriends and stuff, girls, all that stuff. So yeah,
Doing it all, doing it all.
yeah.
Well, I am going to play Side Chick again,
Okay.
and we're going to talk about that after
All
we
right.
finish listening to it, okay? So
Okay.
the title to this song is Side Chick, and I do not own the rights to this music, but she does. Here we go.
You ain't gonna play in my face or ever think you can take my place. You're just a side chick and a fling. You ain't gonna ever mean anything. Hey, because he is my man. Oh, baby girl, I hope you understand. Hey, you better back it on up. I mean, right now, if you don't want to catch these hands. Hey,
I love it. Come on, let's
thank
talk about
you.
this.
Yes, girl.
Let's get into it. Let's
All right.
dissect this song. Okay. What was your thought process when you were creating this song?
Side chick Vicky was a 3 a.m. wake up. Had my paper and pen by me. Me and my husband, I remember just like it was yesterday. We was sitting on the couch watching TV. Then TV started watching us. And I always, like I said, keep, paper and stuff by me. And it was like, I woke up with this melody, these words, you ain't gonna play in my face. Ever think you can take my place? And I got my paper stuff, started writing because stuff, it was coming to me so fast. I was scrabbling, trying to make sure I got all the words and the melody in my spirit. Nudged him, he half sleep. I'm trying to tell him about the song. I just went on, let him go back to sleep. But the next day, I said, baby, you gotta hear this. Song it to him, gave him the melody and stuff. I was like, baby, I gotta get in the studio on this. Asked him what he thought about it. He was like, I like it. Called my guy up, Courtney Walker. He's the one who produced it. And called him up and was like, I gotta get in the studio on this. I got this song called Side Chick. And here we are. Not
Babe.
not even a year later, with the line dance, music video, and all that. And I deemed that the official wives anthem. That's what Side Chick is. But the motivation behind it is when I write, Vicky, I always want to make sure what I write is relatable. People can feel it. I didn't write it from a place of judgment because I've been a wife 19 years. But let me tell you, sis, I know something about being a side chick too. Okay. So yeah. Hey,
What you
can I
talking
be
about?
real? Can I be real on live with Vickey P today?
Come on. Come on.
Ah,
Come on. Come on.
so it's not from a place of judgment. It's more of a relatable song, and people talk about, sing about side pieces and all that stuff. I left home and be with my side piece, and all that. I said, okay, I'm gonna do something for the wives. So when you think about side chick, it's really just the modern day Woman to Woman by Shirley Brown. Woman to Woman. Have you ever been in love? So yeah, you ain't gonna play in my face. Same thing. It's just a different time. That's it. So that's how they came about, and here we are.
Well, you did that, girl.
Thank you, hon.
You did that because you are right. We got the I left home to be with my side piece, and
Yeah,
then we
yeah.
got you gotta
Secret
have
Lovers. We got all that stuff from when
yeah,
I was younger. Secret
yeah,
Lovers, me and Mrs. Jones, and we got all
yeah,
of it. Yeah.
yeah.
So
And
it's
then
just it's just
like King George just say one time, you gotta have three.
yeah,
We don't fuss and fight, and so. But then with
right.
so yeah, I feel that. I
I had to
think
bring the balance. I had to bring the balance.
you did. You did do that now. So let
Yeah,
me
yeah.
ask you this, because I think this is something I like to know. If who, as a female artist in Southern Soul, that you would like to collaborate with,
All of them.
because they good,
They
girl,
bad, baby. They doing their
girl,
thing. They bad.
they killing
I
it.
would love to collab with all of them if God if graces me to, because everybody bring their own flavor.
They do. They do. They
They doing
bad.
their own thing. Kudos to all of them. I would love to grace the stage with all of them. So I just would love to cross paths with them. It ain't even about singing, honey. Let's just do lunch. Let's go
Wow.
on. Something because everybody doing their thing, and I love to
Wow,
see it. I
baby.
love to see it. So I don't have anybody in particular, but just from watching all of the female artists that flow in the same vein that I do, man, I love it. I love it.
Ooh,
I love it.
it would
All
be something to have like a Southern Soul Divas tour or something like that.
we got to make that happen. Vicky,
Listen,
come
just
on.
Southern Soul divas,
I love it.
touring. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I love it.
Southern Soul divas, come
That
on
would
now.
be the bomb, baby. That
That
would
would be
that would
fun.
and it will make history too.
Southern Soul, because I mean, like you say, they all got different styles, different
Yes.
flavors. And
Yes.
baby, you put all that talent on a stage, you got sold out every night. Sold out.
Yes,
Let me
Lord, you
speak
do.
this to existence. Let
Come
me
on. Come on. Yes.
so what male Southern Soul artists would you like to collaborate with?
Well, Jay Lake, I don't know if you know
Yes.
him or not, but
Mhm.
he produced my second single, which is
Mhm.
called Arkansas Woman. I
Okay.
would love to collab with him. Oh Lord, it's a lot of them too. Jesus Christ. I really would love to collaborate with a legend. Somebody like Bobby Bush. And he's not particularly
Oh,
Southern soul. I mean,
yeah.
I don't see it happening, but I'm just saying I'm more of like, let's make history. Let's do something legendary. If just let me sing a hook, because you a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
shared the stage with Bobby Rush back in May, and I felt that was one of the biggest things I've ever done since I've been on this journey. I'm big
Mm.
on making history and doing legendary things. But as far as collaborating with, it's a lot of them too that's bad. Oh my God, they so bad out here.
Yeah. It is.
So I don't really, and I never have even given that any thought, but I just feel like I wouldn't turn any of them down.
Right.
If they ask, I would be like, no, because I would make it work. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna do anything that I don't want to do.
Right.
But I just
Right.
feel like if the opportunity avails itself, then it would be divine. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of the new artists that I have
Mhm.
interviewed, girl, they can sing. Listen, they're singing. I'm telling you,
The
they
folks is
are.
bad, and they old souls, and that's what I love. You can tell
Yes,
everybody, just about everybody, come from church.
yes,
You already
yes.
know it, and that's where I feel like their soul comes from.
It does. Me
Yeah.
too. Like I would say everybody that I have interviewed, and I have interviewed a lot of artists. That's what they
Yes.
tell me they started at in church,
Yep.
and you can
Yep.
hear it. Like
Yep.
you
Yep.
listen, you can hear it. So
Mhm.
yeah, and
Because
then
think
they
about
can
it.
show.
The Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, and a lot of them. It's funny because a lot of the male artists that I've interviewed, they
Hmm.
started in church, then they rap. They rap.
Right.
Like now
Right.
that part was shocking because of listening to their soulful voice, and I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
I didn't hear rap, but I hear
Right.
like R&B soul music, but they
Right.
rap and they transition to Southern soul. So that
Exactly.
was
And that's a gift. That's a gift. That's an artistry to be able to, go in and out of these different lanes like that. And it ain't taught to you. That's a gift. That's given.
right,
Ain't nobody
right,
sat you down and said no do ra so whatever. Do ra fo
right,
AC, whatever that little thing that they do. But anybody sat you down and did that. That was
right,
rooted in you. That was rooted
right,
in you. Now I'm gonna tell you
right.
this. A lot of people come from singing families. I don't.
So
I
you
don't,
don't
I
have
don't come from a singing family. I don't. Which is crazy to me. Like, wow, who has it? Where did I get
right.
it from? Yeah. Like my dad does a little bit of singing, but he wasn't, a performer or anything like that. So as far as the vocal side of things, yeah, I feel like I might have got that from him, but nobody else in my family sings. Like I'm the only one. Only
Wow.
that as far as like I didn't grow up following my family singing. Like I didn't have parents that sang. I didn't have any of that. But had some parents that loved the blues, baby, and they played it religiously, honey. Sure did. Sure did. And it
So
was embedded in me.
did you take like any music band or music classes in school? Did you sing in the choirs or something in school?
I didn't sing in the choir in school, but I sung in the choir at church. And
At church.
yes, and I played the clarinet from 6th through 12th grade. And that's the only instrument that I've ever played. But as far as being in choirs and stuff, my choir roots came from the church, and was singing in the choir from probably age 5, directing the choir and everything. Yeah.
Well, girl, you were blessed. Like, there are people that are blessed with, and everybody has a talent, singing, somebody can do hair,
Right.
draw, whatever. I don't know what mine is yet, but everybody has talent, and you tapped into your talent starting in the church. So you tapped into it, and now you're you do both, but you're in the Southern soul world, and you're loving it. You're loving every bit of it.
Every ounce of it. Yes.
Every ounce of it.
I do. I really do. I love, like I said, seeing what the others are doing. And then too, I love, constantly, working and networking and doing my own thing. I'm thinking every day of innovative ideas to be different, because I love originality. I don't pattern myself behind anybody else. And I've always been like that. I'm big on being the best version of me.
Of you. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Well, we're going to listen to Arkansas Woman.
Yes.
And then we're going to talk about that when we finish listening to it, okay? I do not own the rights to this music, but she does. Here we go.
Now, there's a lot of Southern women out there doing their thing, but I'm a chick from Arkansas, and ain't nothing like a woman from Arkansas. I don't know what you've been told, but Arkansas women are bad and bold, standing on business, stay on her grind. An Arkansas woman is one of a kind. She don't play about her kids, take care of home, make $1 out of 15 cents. Don't do drama, stay in her lane, living her best life through joy and pain. She's an Arkansas woman, acts like you know it. If you an Arkansas woman, don't be afraid to show it. Clap up, step to the front, clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips, swerve to the left and do a little dip. Hey, hey, she's an Arkansas woman. Sophisticated, she keeps her hair and nails done. She got 99 problems, but a hater ain't one. When it comes to her man, she knows how to please. She respects herself, she ain't a flirt or a tease. Her walk, her talk, her classy ways makes an old man wish for younger days. She's an Arkansas woman, acts like you know it. If you an Arkansas woman, don't be afraid to show it. Clap up, step to the front, clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips, swerve to the left and do a little dip. Hey, hey, she's an Arkansas woman. When she steps outside, she's bold and proud. Ain't worried about nothing, living life out loud. Don't play with her money or her mama. Lay back, but I swear you don't want that drama. Size her up, it don't faze her. Too busy minding business that pays her. She's an Arkansas woman, acts like you know it. If you an Arkansas woman, don't be afraid to show it. Clap up, step to the front, clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips, swerve to the left and do a little act like you know it. If you an Arkansas woman, don't be afraid to show it. Clap up, step to the front. Clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips. Swerve to the left and do a little dip. Clap up, step to the front. Clap down, bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips. Swerve to the left and do a little dip. Hey, hey, she's an Arkansas woman. Ooh, Arkansas woman.
Girl. I
Hey,
like that. I like that.
thank you.
Arkansas woman. That's where
Thank
you're
you.
from, Arkansas.
Yes, ma'am.
Makes sense. 'Cause I was like, what about she's a Georgia woman?
You can change it up, baby. It's all right. You can make it yours.
You know, we got
Cause when I come to Georgia, I'm gonna say Georgia.
that's
Hey
what I'm
now,
talking about. That's what I'm talking. Can't leave out with Georgia girls. Look. That's what I'm talking. I guarantee you got a line dance to that, don't
it's in there. Clap up, step to
Yep.
the front,
you? Yep.
clap down,
Yep.
bring it on back. Right kick, left kick, work them hips. Swerve to the left and do a little dip. Hey, hey, she's a Georgia woman. Hey, that's it. That's it, Vicky.
I was listening to it, and I can pick up on line dances really, really fast. So I'm
Right.
just thinking, I'm just listening. Okay, clap up, clap down, right kick, left
Yes.
kick. Clap.
Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am.
So with that, so it sounds like you like to play, where you like to record like music you can just get up and you can just move and just have a good time with.
Yes. Because
That's
that's life. It's about living. Every day
mm,
as if it's your last.
mm.
Life be life, and we know that. We can't even change that. But what we can do is count it all joy. And the way we count it all joy is to celebrate and have a good time.
You are
Period.
so right. You are so. If we all had that attitude, let me tell
Wow.
you, I think the world probably would be different if we all had that attitude. Cause life gonna life now. Woo,
Life
child.
don't life. But see, you know what? Life be lifing, but I'm gonna keep living.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I can't walk around with this woe is me. I can't do it. God been too good to me.
Mm,
I can't
come
do it.
on,
I can't. Now, if I wanted to, I could, but I choose not to be. I
come,
choose not to.
come on,
All
come
right.
on,
I'm one of the ones that's gonna count it all joy
come on
and
now.
live and be great and keep it moving.
Keep it, girl. I needed you to come on here tonight, honey. Cause sometimes we need
Hey,
some talk. You know what I'm saying?
listen. We're gonna count it all joy is what we gonna do.
So when you're performing, and just say if you have to be out of town, how do you balance, you know, home, being on the road? How do you balance that?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm mastering it. As I can't say I perfected it, but I'm mastering it. And what the best thing for me to do is to be in communication because, having a spouse and having children, I'm also a caregiver, I'm a beautician. I have to make sure that I strategize, keep a calendar, because I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, I'm mastering it because earlier in my career when things started to pick up, I wasn't used to it. I've always done things, acted in different things like that. But when things really started to pick up, I would double book.
Mm.
Ooh. And so I had to learn I had to develop a strategy. You can't tell everybody yes.
Come on. I had to learn
Okay.
that too. I had to learn that.
That's the key to balancing. Everybody can't get a yes, especially if homecoming lacking.
That's right.
Okay. Charity
That's
start at
right.
home, then spread abroad. Now I'm booked, busy, blessed, and blood covered. Now don't get it twisted. I have my share of things that I do and endeavors that I do. But at the same time, I'm gonna make sure I get that family time in, that honey time in, and that me time.
Girl, say that. Girl,
Yes. But I
because if you
have
don't
to
do that
strategize.
me time,
Honey, when I tell you, if I have to come home and sit in my driveway for 20 minutes just to be sitting in my driveway, I'm gonna do it. Might take a nap outside in the driveway. Hey, but I'm adamant about that, because if you are everything to everybody and nothing to you, your body is going to crash.
what you talking
And I
about?
don't want to be that. I don't want to do that and have to go through that.
That's how I was when I first started live with Vickey P, and then I moved. And it was a big transition when I moved, because I moved from Georgia to Alabama, which is like 4 hours away.
Okay.
And I mean, we were just book. Like I was in person then. And I mean, I'm running, I'm ripping, I'm running. And I was like, I can't say yes to everything. I had to we had to come up with a strategy, just like you said.
Yeah. And it works for you.
It works for me. Yes.
I don't see no lack.
It works. It works.
Yeah.
I was like, we gotta do something different,
Right.
And I was not I didn't know how to have me time. Like,
right.
I didn't know what me time was, because I'm like, you work a full-time job, caregiving. That's all I've ever done. So I didn't know me time. I didn't find out what me time was until I got married and I moved. That's when I found out me time. But you said something very, very important. It's okay to say yes, and you have to have me time. That's very important. Very, very important.
Right.
So how do you, as far as like your social media, do you use your social media as a networking tool?
Every day, honey. I have to. Every day. I'm working toward a website now, so that I won't have to do as much posting. I can just send y'all to the website. And when you have a team of people that can help you, also it takes a team too. With the busier you get, you're gonna have to, because I really need 4 or 5 of me, to be honest with you. But yeah, but every day, starting from the AM to the PM, I'm posting, because I'm constantly getting calls, bookings, and different things of that nature, because I don't just sing, I act, I do poetry, I'm in movies and different things like that. And so I use my social media for that purpose. And I'm more fluent on Facebook and Instagram than I am any of the other platforms. But I'm definitely consistent with putting out what I got going on.
Right. That I tell everybody, it's free.
It's free, but it takes a lot of effort and energy too. It can be tiresome.
It can be. I'm telling you, like, I'm learning now. I'm coming up with a strategy with Facebook to go ahead and like create my posts and like all at one time, and then schedule it, because I found that could be very helpful, because it can be a lot.
Yeah. It's kind of like meal prepping. You post prepping. Let me go and have these in store, and then just choose the dates.
Yes. So I'm trying to get better at that, because I in my mind I be thinking, okay, maybe if I take Saturday and Sunday off, I could take Saturday, Sunday. No, you can't take no days off.
Right.
You gotta stay relevant. You just
do, because your people look for you.
They
you know.
do.
And
Like,
to whom much is given, much is required.
yes.
So that's why the consistency is important. And then also when you are consistent, then you don't really miss a lot of opportunities.
Right.
Because the
Right.
very moment you say I'm gonna press pause, then that's the moment that so and so might be looking for you, and you like, I missed it. Well, I mean, you were on social media, you were doing. I thought maybe you were too. No, I missed it.
You
Yeah,
are
but yeah,
so right. So
yeah.
what are your social media names?
Iyauna Patrice, music and more. And Iyauna Childs is my main. It's my primary. And then my secondary is Iyauna Patrice Music and More. But usually neither go lacking because everything that I post on Iyauna Childs, I always tag Iyauna Patrice Music and More. So everything always hits there. Now I have it connected to where Instagram gets, if I post on Facebook, Instagram automatically gets it. But if it doesn't, I'll just go on over to the Instagram and post that as well.
Yeah.
YouTube and TikTok too. I didn't mention that I'm on TikTok as well. So I just try to stay fluent, but I don't post on all of them every day. But like I said, I'm more fluent on
Me
Facebook
too.
because
Me
I ain't
too.
got the energy for all of them. I promise you. That's why I say I need a team.
Me too.
Praise oh Lord,
It would be
because
so
social
nice.
media cannot be my life.
Girl, it would be
Yeah,
so nice. Yeah, like so nice. I was hoping my sister did mine, but she was like, nope, you got to do that yourself.
because they look for you.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay. But so what are some of your plans? What are some future plans? What, with your music, like where do you see yourself? Let's say, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with your music?
Why did I know you were gonna ask me that? I don't I knew you. I just felt like you were gonna ask me that.
Mhm.
Vicky, me, I'm a day for day person. I'm a one day at a time person. I want to be successful, obviously, who doesn't? But as far as my plans, 5 years from now, I'll be a grandma because I'm expecting a grandbaby in March.
Oh,
I
that's gonna
already
be
did. Yeah,
mm.
that's gonna be my first grandbaby.
Oh,
But at career wise, I know what you meant. Career wise, I just want to go as far as God graces me to go. I don't want to make, these unrealistic plans because one thing about it, in all thy ways acknowledge him and he'll direct that path. So
mm.
I'm seeking him. It's really not my plan for me, it's his plan for me. So I have to seek him daily. I'm not gonna say I'm scared to plan ahead, but I'm careful, if that makes sense.
Makes a
Real
lot of
careful.
sense.
I know what I want. I know where I want to be. I do want major platforms for myself. I want, what comes with it, but I do know a lot of times in the artistry, when you're on these major platforms, to whom much is given, much is required, and that's a greater level of warfare that you gotta be prayed up for this. So I ain't despising small beginnings. You hear me? What I say?
Yeah.
I'm good over here. Um, I'm not. Somebody told me, and it made a lot of sense to me because I've always heard, get that money or get that money, get that money, secure the bag, da 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 da. But a wise man told me, he said, don't chase the money, chase the dream. If you chase the dream, the money gonna always be. And that made so much sense to me because it was in alignment with the word seek ye first the
Mm.
kingdom of God, his righteousness, all these things
Come
shall
on
be
now.
added unto you.
Come on.
So
Come on.
and really, to be honest with you, I don't even have to chase the dream. If I seek him, I am the dream.
Yeah. I was just
I
getting ready
ain't
to
out
say
here
that.
trying to sound deep, but I'm just saying,
Girl, sometimes people, you need to get it out. You what you speaking. Other people sometimes they need that. Like you just never know, who's on here and who's listening. And
yeah,
like, you
yeah.
know what? I needed to hear that today. You just
You
never
chasing
know.
things. If you chase things and you don't obtain them, then that sets you up for disappointment. That's why I said I'm just a one day at a time person. I know what I want. Yes, I want to still be successful, but in everything that I do, I want it to be in alignment with leaving my children's children an inheritance.
Mm,
I
mm.
want to set up something where my children's children can benefit from. And this is why, one reason why I'm an independent artist, because yeah, you already know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
So I'm able to set
Make
my own,
yeah.
do my own. And now being an independent artist, it comes with its perks and it comes with its, its rough side too, because there are more doors and more opportunities and things like that. If you're signed to a label, you can, kind of navigate a little bit more how, you would desire to, but I don't mind a struggle because I grew up from a struggle. And I know that if I continue to put in the work and do what I need to do, there are going to be plenty of open doors and opportunities, elevation and all. But I do know with elevation, it's gonna come some oppression. It's gonna come some struggles.
Yes.
So listen,
Yes.
folks be praying for this big stuff, honey. The greater the level, the bigger the devil. So you
Yes.
gotta understand, you gotta be ready for that. You gotta be ready for that. So yeah, where I see myself in 5 years, I said all that to say, yeah, that
Yeah.
just
It's gonna
successful,
be big.
happy,
It's gonna be big.
happy, healthy. Those are the main
Mhm.
things. Happy, healthy, still happy about the artistry and not grieving it.
Come on now.
You
Come on.
know, still being happy about what I do and not miserable doing it. Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
where I see myself in 5 years.
That's what's up. I am
Yeah.
super excited for you. I am.
Thank
I
you.
love your music.
Mhm.
I think your music. I definitely would get honey because I love to line dance, honey. I think I could
Yeah.
do something with line dancing.
Yeah.
So honey, I can't wait to see you in a concert. I'm super excited for you. I am, and I
Thank
love
you.
having new artists on here. So, the people that follow me, that's all the time on here, so they can be able to see, oh, okay, I heard this song, but now I
Right.
know who sings this song. That was
Right.
my purpose, to bridge it. Like, okay, it's the
Right.
gap here. I know the song, but I don't know who sing it. So let's bridge
Right.
it. So
Right. Right.
I'm thankful that you even wanted to come on live with Vickey P. I'm grateful for that. Anytime you
Thank
want to come
you.
back, you know how to
Yes.
get in touch with us.
Yes.
We
Yes.
just one phone call away. One phone call away. That's it. So,
Yes.
is there
Yes.
anything else that you want to leave us with?
Well, as far as the industry or just anything.
Just anything that maybe it was a question I didn't ask. Maybe it's something that you may have
Well,
wanted to mention.
I am an encourager, and I would encourage, we're in a day and a time now where we don't know what's ahead, y'all. But, just stay positive, stay, faithful, stay diligent to your purpose, what God is giving you to do in the earth. Don't
Mhm.
get away from being a people pleaser. Be the best version of you.
Yeah.
Seek the kingdom, put God first, you know shake them haters out. People are going to be people. Get past people and get in purpose. I'm so adamant about encouraging people to make sure you pursue purpose, because you don't want to be old and having a shoulda woulda coulda mindset.
Mm.
You want to, get to that place in life where you grow old, you can say, I have fulfilled my assignment. And that is where I am. Because I'm led to say this tonight. For a long time, I lived for people and to please people. It took me a long time to get into the industry, into the artistry, because I come from the church. And
Mm.
I feared people.
What
I feared backlash. I feared losing people. I feared people walking away. But I'm just like Jesus when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane. Not my will, but thy will. If it's God's will for people to certain people to walk away, he gonna put the right people in my life
Nah,
that need to be connected to me in order to get me to that next place. Because I'm gonna tell you this, and I ain't gonna be long, and I ain't get on here to preach, but can I freely say what I gotta say?
go right ahead.
Jesus had Peter who denied him. He had Judas who betrayed him. He had Thomas who doubted him. And those were the ones who was with him all the time by his side. But when the cross got too heavy for Jesus, Simon came in and helped him. Simon was somebody that was a total stranger, hadn't grown up with Jesus, wasn't a disciple of Jesus, wasn't a follower of Jesus. So I'm saying this on tonight. Sometimes it takes a total stranger to see that greatness in you, to understand your assignment and to attach themselves and help you to get to where God called you to get to. And that's all I got to say, Vickey P.
Well, baby,
It ain't
I
always
believe
gonna be bestie. It ain't always gonna be bestie.
I believe that. And it's funny that, you mentioned the word purpose because I am an encourager also. And I'm having my first event here in Alabama.
Wow.
It's a women's empowerment event. And the title is How to Turn Pain into Purpose. So it's just funny that
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah. Holla at your girl.
yeah.
You said Alabama?
Yes, Alabama.
How far are you from Opelika?
I don't know. I just moved here. But I'll ask my husband. So
The reason I said that is because I'll be in Opelika, Alabama. I was just in Opelika a few months ago. I was just in Huntsville a couple of weeks ago, and I'll be back in Opelika in December 14th to be 13th to be exact. It's a Friday night. So yeah, I was wondering how far you were from Opelika, but we'll be talking.
Yeah, let me
I love that empowerment. So I'm big on women's empowerment. As a matter of fact, I have a women's empowerment brunch this coming Sunday for breast cancer and domestic violence overcomers. I don't say survivors, I say overcomers, because if you still here, you overcome. You didn't just survive, you overcome.
See how things just you get to talk and you don't know.
That's what he do. I'm big on women's empowerment. That's what he do, honey. It's divine. We thought it was just about an interview, but it was something else God was trying to do. So yeah.
Something else.
We locked in now. Yeah.
I would definitely call you. Definitely call you. So look for me to call you so me and you can chat more.
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you so much for coming on live with Vickey P. And I'm sure I'll be hearing more from you. Anytime you want to come back.
I'm coming back because I got some more stuff cooking. So I got to release it.
Well, we got you. And thank you so much. And you have a good night.
You too. Thank you. God bless. Thank you all for coming on. Follow me, Iyuana Patrice, Music and More, and Iyauna Childs. Good night, y'all.
I told you guys, I always bring y'all the best of the best. Like, I hope y'all don't be doubting me when I say, listen, I got the best. I got the best. I hope y'all be like, Vickey P, she be doing her thing now. I enjoyed this interview so much. I really did. And like she said, you never know. Like she said, this was an interview about her music, how did she get in her music, but we end up talking about something else. So, look at God. Be doing it. God be working. But let me go ahead and do my promoting, you guys. I hope I got a new flyer in here. Let's see what we got. There we go. We have a birthday bash for Mr. T. Rayner's birthday bash. And it is Friday, December the 13th. And it's going to be I think it's called Humboldt, Tennessee. When he said it, when he told me the name of the town, he was like, it's called Humboldt. I was like, what? Humboldt? But Humboldt, Tennessee. If you guys are interested in a ticket, you can go to T Rainer's page on social media, and you can inbox him for more details. All right, November the 15th, we got the Greenwood Comedy Fest star, Bruh Man from the 5th floor. Come on now, y'all remember Bruh Man. That's going to be in Greenwood, South Carolina. Jokers Comedy on the Move. If you guys would like more details, ticket information, go to Jokers Comedy on the Move on Facebook. November the 16th is going to be comedy show on the 5th floor again, featuring Bruh Man from the Martin Lawrence Show. It's going to be in Augusta, Georgia, which that's down there where I'm from, you guys. November the 16th, reach out to Jokes Comedy on the Move for more details, more information about tickets. Y'all see me on this flyer. Oh, yes. December the 14th, the Lady Songbird, Jenda and Howard's 50th and 55th birthday bash in Augusta, Georgia, hosted by none other me, Vickey P. So if you're interested in tickets, you can go to the Lady Songbird Facebook page. You can message her. I mean, if you have any questions for me, I can just, give her the information and she can get into contact with you. Shack Bash Soul on the Sea, y'all. We are going to be cruising in April, from April 24th through the 28th, 2025. So listen, I need all of my Southern Soul people. If you guys want to go on a Shack Bass Soul on the Sea with Nelson Sugar Shack Curry and Mr. Smoke and Vickey P gonna be on there, y'all better call these numbers on these flyers, 832-491-5382, and book. Listen, y'all, don't wait till the last minute now. Book. I hope you guys enjoyed Live with Vickey P tonight. It's always a vibe on here, you guys. I'm not going to bring you anything less. So make sure you tune in Monday and Wednesday. My sister is not on here to tell me. I think next Wednesday I'll be interviewing Joe Solomon. And I think, don't quote me, but I think next Monday it might be Sam Falley, I think. Not 100% sure, but look for the flyers. That way you guys are looking on Live with Vickey P page. You guys are following me so you guys can look at the flyers to see who's going to be on Live with Vickey P Show. Hope you enjoyed. You guys have a good night.